Hey everybody, it's Collector Dude. I'm here for another haul. I went to Half Price Books yesterday on a Friday, uh, and I got into a couple of them. Oh, was it three of them? I got into a few of them, and I found a few books. Not anything really spectacular, because I think they're still getting back to accepting things. Because right now they weren't. When they first opened up a couple of weeks ago, they weren't taking any books in, and then I heard them telling people that. So now they're starting to take in slowly, getting different books. And when was in there yesterday, they were saying, "Hey, your orders or your price is ready and everything like that." So they can tell. They get on the intercom and they let you know that the books that you brought in, they have a amount of money that they're going to give you ready. You go back there and you say, "That's not enough," and then you take the books back, or you say, "Yeah, I'll take it," and then they'll give you a slip. And you go up to the register and they pay you your money. It's pretty cool, pretty simple. Everything. I mean, if you want to make more money, you'd probably go to a comic book store if you had comics. But a bookstore like this, either you go to the library and donate them, or you go there and make a little bit of money and then use it to buy more stuff. So it's pretty cool. But now I'm going to show you the books that I got. I try to put them in alphabetical order. I'm not exactly sure on all of these. I looked at a few of them. I got Alan Moore's The Courtyard 1 and 2. Usually when I see a book that's different, I'll put it aside in my speculation stack and I'll see if it's something I'm going to get. So I picked up this one. It looks really good, and it looks like it's going for a little bit of money, so I grabbed it. And I never saw it before, so I'd like to read it, and eventually probably, if I don't want to keep it, I'll sell it or give it away in a contest or something like that. Here's Alan Moore's The Courtyard number 2. So if you know anything about these books, let me know if you think they're really good. And I paid $1.75 for both of these, or each. So it looks interesting. I flipped through it and everything. So hopefully it'll be a good story to read. Like I said, and stuff like I don't want to keep, I'll use for contest or use for giveaways, or I'll sell them. And these, I wasn't sure whether they were worth anything or not. And I liked the show when it came out, Babylon 5. I got Babylon 5 1 and 2. So here's 1 and 2. So I thought those were cool. I'm like, hey, so I'll get these and read these. This might be worth a little bit more than some of the Star Trek stuff. So I got like a Deep Space Nine hologram cover. One time I think I paid about $5 for it. I don't know if it may be a little bit more, but it was pretty cool. I liked it. So this one was good. Bane number 1 over top of Batman. It's like Batman 23.4 from the New 52. It's the hologram 3D, whatever. Yeah, it's the 3D cover. I think it's called the 3D. Where you see all the different, how it moves and everything. It's pretty cool. I paid $5 for this. It might have been a couple bucks too much. Usually, like I said, it's $3.99. They had it in the locked section. So I said, I don't think I have this cover, so I'll pay $5 for it just to get it. And I mean, it's $3.99. I paid a couple dollars more for it, $1 more for it, so not too bad. $1 more than cover. But I don't know. That varies on eBay. So I look on eBay and I see it going for cover price, and then you got to pay shipping and handling. Then I see it going for up to 20, 30 bucks, something. And I don't know. So I grabbed it because I thought it was cool. I like to get a whole set of them because I got the Joker, the Riddler, I got Penguin, I got Desaad, and some other stuff. So hopefully I get all of them. And there was one I didn't pick up. I forget what it was. I don't know if it wasn't Doomsday. It was something else. But I didn't pick it up. I just picked up Darkseid the other day, if you saw one of my videos. That was cool. And then I remember the big giant book. They made a big giant book with all the fluorescent covers in it or something like that. Or not fluorescent, but 3D covers in it. It was pretty cool. Okay, here's I don't know if this is worth anything, but when I saw it, I said, hey, you know what? It could be. And even if it isn't, it's kind of cool. The New Adventures of Batgirl and Robin, number 53. So I don't know if it's her first appearance with them together, because I think I've seen her before, but I'm not sure if it's her first appearance in the book with the Batgirl. So I grabbed it. Then Black Widow, Deadly Origin. I've got some other Black Widow books, and I checked to see if they were worth anything, and I grabbed them. And some that I don't have, I just grabbed them because I liked this. I wanted to read the story, and this one was Black Widow, Deadly Origin 1 of 4, and I love the cover by Addie Granoff. That is really cool. And this was like $2. So this is really nice artwork. And I think the Batgirl one, what did I pay for that? $1.25. And in this one, I saw, this is Captain Power from Continuity Comics, Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future by Neil Adams. I don't think it's worth anything, but I just thought it was cool. It's #1. I paid $1 for this. I like to do a flip through of that. I like Neil Adams' artwork. So many different books he's come out with. They had another one called Armor. It was a #1. I put it back. I should have got it just because it's Neil Adams. It was #1, and maybe I'll go back and get it because it's probably been there for a little bit. But I noticed certain books in different stores I've gone to, they're putting out new stuff. But like I said, not any of the real serious high value stuff yet. But I know it's coming, and the stores are just cool to be able to go there. If you got one in your area, you know what I'm talking about. This is the one here from Daredevil, #89. Libra Mijo cover. I paid $1.49 for this. This is the color version of that pencil book that I bought. Let me see if I can grab it real quick, just a second. Okay, I'm back. But it was just right over here. So here's the pencil version of it. And there's the color version. So as soon as I saw this, I recognized it. So I said, you know what, I'm going to go back and see if I can find the color version, the finished version, and put them together. That'd be even a cool prize on the channel. And maybe I'll think about that. If I can find another one, I'll probably use it as a prize. But I think I like the covers like this because it just shows the before and after thing. So, but that's that. Put that up there. And then I found Star Comics Defenders of the Earth, #1 from Marvel Comics. This was $1. Since I saw it was a #1, I grabbed it. Plus, I like the characters. I like the Phantom. I mean, I gotta see what the other characters are, but this is pretty cool. And Destroyer Duck #4, Marauding Mallard of Vengeance, it says, from Eclipse Comics. This was $1. Jack Kirby artwork. Alfredo Alcala did the inking, so it doesn't quite look like Jack's stuff with Alfredo's inks on it. But you can see, I looked at the credits just to make sure. But this is going for a little bit of money. I thought it was cool. I looked for the other ones, couldn't find them. I only saw that one, so I'm like, but that's cool. This one I think I'm going to use for my next contest. I put it off because I didn't want to get in with another contest that's going on. So I'm going to wait a little bit. But I got prizes for $600. And then I think I might go to $650, or I'll wait a little bit. I got to figure something out. But I'm going to have a really cool, that's really cool contest. I'm going to give away action figures with the comic books that correlate with the character or go with the character. This one, I saw this, so I said I grabbed it because I saw the action figures coming out. This Batman armor. This is Batman Detective Comics #998. It's countdown to 1,000. So I saw this armor in here, and I'm not sure this is the first time it was in the book. So I flipped through it, and I think it is. But if it isn't, let me know. But I'm gonna give this comic book away when I have the contest, along with the action figure. I saw it on Amazon going for like $19.97 or $19.98. The Batman figure, the big with the wings and everything on it and everything. If you go check it out on Amazon, you'll see it's Batman action figures, because I've been trying to find some so I can add to my wall up here. Some of the ones that I had from the animated show. But for a contest, when I have it, I got to figure out. Like I said, I'm going around to seeing what I want to get, and then I'll have a video to show the contest pretty soon. But I saw this costume. I said, hey, that's cool. That's that costume that I saw, and it's Azrael is another character. I'm gonna find and it's from White Knight, Batman, Curse of the White Knight. They got an Azrael figure coming out, and it's I think it's coming out June 26th. It said on Amazon. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give away Azrael. Or Batman Curse of the White Knight with Azrael on the cover holding a sword. I'm going to give away that along with an Azrael figure. So I'll send the comic book to whoever wins. Once I have the contest, I got to figure it all out. And then I'll have an action figure sent from Amazon straight to your house. So, but this was another one. This Batman armor, I'm going to buy that. The Batman armor this is on Amazon as well for $19.97 or something like that, $19.98. So when they come out, I'll make sure hopefully there'll be enough. There should be enough. And I heard about an Amazon in one state or one city that burnt down or something like that. I'm like, what? Wow. If that's true, I can't remember exactly. I saw it on Facebook, so hopefully nobody got hurt or anything like that. But I'll use this one with, if I find another one that's a better cover or something like that. If this isn't the first appearance, I'll get that and send it off with the action figure. But I'm just going through seeing what I can give away for a contest to go along with my next contest that I have, since it's not going to be like quite like 600. But I have like with 600, I put this aside. I got to do a drawing for this, like all the 600. These not really worth a lot of money. All these are 600. Superman, Captain America. This one might be worth the most. Amazing Spider-Man. But that was the last one. No, this one will be worth the most because it'll have an original collector dude artwork on it. If I can film it, I'll do it too. But I'll try to give away. I'm gonna give away those and some action figures and stuff on my next contest. So just stay tuned. I'll get it together and everything. But it's so much stuff that's going on with me and everything I'm doing that I put it off for a while. But okay, here's Fatale Broadway Comics number 1. It's a embossed cover. They had 2, 3, and 5, and I'm thinking, should I get them? I'm like, no. And they were only $1.50 a cover, but I only just got this one. But I remember I had collected these when they first came out, Jim Shooter and everything. I loved it. I grabbed all of these, all the different books and everything that they came out with. I had grabbed them all, but this was embossed and everything. So I don't know if the story's great. I can't remember, but I'll do a flip through maybe and see what it is. This one, they had like the first 12 issues. I think one might have been missing. The Flash Season 0, number 1. I grabbed this one because I thought it was cool. Photo cover. This was $1.50. Thought that was cool. I watched some of the show, but not all of it. Let me know if you've been watching the show. And I see they got 6 seasons of this on Netflix, and they have 6 seasons of Supergirl on Netflix as well. I saw the premiere issue, like a 2-hour episode before when that first came out, and I thought that was good. So, but I haven't seen any more. So, if it's good, let me know. I'll be checking it out because I've been watching the Luke Cage and Iron Fist and all that stuff like that. And I started watching Defenders, and I still have to finish watching Punisher. Punisher was violent, but is good. John Barenthal, is that his name? Great Punisher. But it's just bloody, and he gets beat up. But you know he's not going to die because Punisher doesn't die unless they do like the one story where was it Pat Lee, where he died and went to hell or something like that, and he was an angel, or he went to heaven and he was an angel. I can't remember exactly what it was, and he had the energy guns, and I'm sure a lot of people probably go, don't mention that. But it was kind of cool with the imagery and everything. I think even Bernie Wrightson did a cover for him. But that's a good show. But let's see. And I was just looking at today before I came up here to do this video. I'm looking through Netflix going, they got so many movies. I'm like, wow. But I'm hearing something also that there's something trying to come up with to compete with Netflix. Because I have Amazon Prime too, and I'm watching videos like all the time. So here we go. Number 1 of a brand new picture paper. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, number 1. Volume 1, number 1 of 6. I found this. This was $1.50. It's kind of dirty. On the side, it's not completely white and clean. But I said a number 1, volume 1. Cool, it's going for a little bit. So I grabbed that one. And I like the movie. And I know it's probably got some... And Alan Moore doesn't like any of the movies. When he gets movies made of his characters or stuff, he don't like anything. From Hell, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. What else did they make? The Watchmen and everything. I don't think he watched any of those movies and everything. He has his books and stuff, but none of the stuff. So, but most of the stuff isn't bad. It's pretty good, like a Sunday matinee. You're sitting around just, hey, let's watch The Watchmen, or let's watch The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, or let's watch what's the other one? Just any of the other movies from Hell, or some of them it's just weird stuff in them, the way he writes, but he's good. So now this one looks cool. Seana the She-Devil by Frank Cho. This is number 1 of 7. So I grabbed this. I love Frank Cho's Good Girl art. It's pretty good. He's really good. This was $3. I think it's going for a little bit, so I just grabbed it. I thought it was cool. I may use this for a giveaway and everything, but I'm not sure. I may keep it or I'll sell it. And this was cool. She-Hulk number 1. And this was $1.50. The first issue. I thought that was cool. I love that cover. Then I got Superboy, starring the Legion of Superheroes, the 20-cent copy, Gala 200th issue. Stop, Superboy! You can't give Dual Damsel to that villain. I have no choice, bouncing boy. I must. There you go. I didn't make that up. It's on there. That's the writing. Oh boy. But it was $2, so I grabbed it. I thought it was cool. So this one, I didn't know about it. I don't know if it's a TV show or something, but it's called The Raid. I paid $2 for this, and I recognize this actor. I've seen him before, but I thought I picked this up from Titan Comics, The Raid. I don't know if it's really good, but it's #1. That's one thing I noticed when I've been going. There's a lot of #1 issues that Half Price Books have been putting out lately. They've just been stuffing everything. So when I see it, if I want, I'll grab it because it's #1 just to try it. And if I find others, I'll pick them up. So this was another #1 that I saw. Tommy Gun Wizards. I got #1 and I got #2. Here's #1. And here's #2. Well, what's different about it is this world represents the Fantastic Stride, and Fantastic Stride giving us gangsters and eldritch horrors, magic, and speakeasies, all in one breath. The result is at once familiar and delightfully weird. Kelly Sue DeConnick. But it's like, it's got Al Capone and other gangsters in here that are using magic instead of weapons and alcohol and booze and stuff like that. They're selling magic and stuff like that. There's a pill that you can take, or some type of substance you can take to gain magical powers, and that's the black market stuff that they're doing. So I'm like, wow, that might be interesting. So I grabbed them. I got the first two. They didn't have any more, because if they would have had more, I'd have grabbed them. I'm gonna have to check on mycomicshop.com or eBay or something like that and see if I can get the other ones, or if there's a trade. I like to get that just to try it out, but maybe I'll do a reading or flip through that too, because that looks really, really interesting. This is The Walking Dead #1. It was a Cleveland exclusive, Cleveland Comic-Con exclusive, and it was $5, so I grabbed it. Every time I see a #1, I'm trying to grab it. Imagine getting the original #1 for $5, and Half Price Books putting it out there, and not really going, it's Walking Dead, and because I've been seeing a lot of Walking Deads, and like I said, I got 15. I got 2 copies of 15, 16, 17, 18. I think I might have 14 as well. $1.49. This was $5. This is just a reprint, but it's like I said, the Cleveland Comic-Con Wizard. But when I find those other ones, I bought them. I told the girl, I said, hey, my girlfriend really likes this. I said, can you price these? Because she was looking through a whole bunch of books. I said, let me look through those. And I said, I like to have these. She goes, okay. She goes, what's half of this? $2.99. And I was like, $1.49. And she goes, okay. And I got 6, 7 books for $1.49 each. I was like, of Walking Dead. And they're going like for $80, $90, something like that. I'm like, wow. I said, thank you very much. My girlfriend is really, really happy. Half Price Books. And I talked to another guy the other day. He goes, yeah, we really don't know. Unless we know for sure, we just price them half off and put them out there. And because they're not paying much for them. But if they do know a book is worth it, they'll put it out there for enough. A lot. But this one was $5. I thought this was cool. So I paid the $5. It's going for that or less with shipping and handling, or more. But they had a bunch of these in there of the whole series. Like I saw up to, like, I don't know how far it went, but I saw maybe up the first 20 issues or something of this. And I thought about getting them, and they were all like $1, $1.50 each. And I'm like, nah, I don't know. So you know what? They weren't $1. They were $1, because if it's $1, they usually price it $1. So I think they were $1 each. But I was like, nah, I don't want to get them all. And I saw this one. I said, grab the first one. I remember having this in my collection. And like I said, I paid $5 for it. It was in the locked section, along with some of the other ones that I picked up. The Bane 3D cover. This one has Mike Deodato Jr. artwork in it, so I grabbed it. This is #1, X-Men Original Sin. And this was $1.99. So I thought it was cool. I grabbed it. And I like how he does his covers. And look at that puzzle. It's just really cool. It's like Will Eisner. If you ever seen any of his books, how he did The Spirit, how he would incorporate the background and buildings and shadows and different things into his page layout. Very cool. And he does that stuff. I know other artists do it too, but I know Mike does it a lot as well. These I got X-Men Phoenix End Song. I got number 1 the other day, so I got 2 copies of 3, 4, and 5. So it's by Greg Land. It got his artwork in it, and I paid like $1.49 each for these. So that's 2. Here's 3, the regular cover, and here's 3 with some black and white artwork in it. So I grabbed it, thought it was cool. And then here's 4 and 5. Very nice. So I grabbed them all, and I like to do a flip through of those too. I'm still doing flip throughs of other stuff that I have. If I can do a flip through reading, commentating, and everything on it, I'll do that to make it more interesting. Because when I just flip through and do the artwork, I've been looking at some of my older videos. I'm like, I should have spoke. I should have talked when I show the artwork to show what I'm looking at. Because like I said, one of my viewers said they like to put the video on when I'm going through the previews or some of my books, just for background noise, and they can hear what I'm talking about, and they'll look up every once in a while to see what I have. So I'm going to start doing that. So some of my videos I may reshoot, leave the other ones up with some of my big art books that I went through, and I just showed the art, and some of the other ones that I did. I'm thinking I'm going to go through and I do some reading and discuss some of the stuff in the books, if I can, just to add to it, to make the video more interesting. Because I listen to them and I watch them like, that's boring. So that's just me. Like I said, with just like artwork, if I look at an artwork and go, I hate it, and I'll throw it away, but somebody else will, hey, can I have that? I even heard somebody say it on one of their pages, one of the art things, they saw somebody do something, a professional artist do it, and he threw it away, and he goes, hey, can I have that? And he goes, oh yeah, here. I forgot who it was, John Buscema or some big name artist was throwing something away, and the guy said, hey, can I have that? And he took it. But this is Uncanny X-Men number 22. This is going for a little bit, so I grabbed it. And I think I got 2 or 3 copies of this now. This is $2. It's something happened in this story. I can't remember exactly what's going on in the story, but it's making it worth a little bit of money. And then these were cool. This one I didn't have as a kid, but the next one I had as a kid, and I wanted to get it again. The Rampaging Hulk, Shattering Conclusion, Showdown with the Submariner, Duel in the Dark Depths. This is number 6, and I paid $5 for this. Somebody wrote on the cover, but I didn't mind. I said, that's just cool. I love that bright yellow. That is just cool. Look at that. Magazine size. And then this was the one I had when I was younger. I was like, the Rampaging Hulk number 9, To Avenge the Earth. Earth's mightiest heroes in action against the Rampaging Hulk. I paid $5 for this one. I had this as a kid. I have no idea what happened to it. The only thing I see, it's got a bend there. But I said, you know what, I'll pay $5 for it. I thought that was cool. I love this book. I used to flip through this and look at the artwork and draw from it when I was a kid all the time. I just thought it was cool. That's the last one. But then, when I was looking through the books, the comic books, I was flipping through and everything, and I look up, and on the rack that they have above the boxes of comic books, they had this. I was like, hey, before I leave here, I'm going to grab that off of there, because that's Frank Frazetta. I said, icon? Oh yeah, just like Jim Lee icons. I said, I'm going to grab this and see if this is worth anything. And I said, it's going to be worth something, because I said, whatever it costs. And I looked, I saw $45 on it. I said, I'm buying that. And then I checked it on eBay and other sites. It's going for twice or more for this price. And this, look at it's good condition. The edge, I made sure the edges and everything were okay. There's no bends. It's heavy too, but there's no bends in it. And just beautiful artwork. Beautiful artwork. And the famous picture, you see just all the cool pictures that he does. And let me see, I think this one's cool. And there's here he is right here. Oh, wait a minute, is that? Yeah, that's him. I was going to say, that's Bob Kane. Does that look like Bob Kane too? Almost looks like him, but that's Frank Frazetta. I thought that was cool. I want to do a flip through of all of this to show you different stuff that he's done. That's him. And the famous picture that you always see with him that he does, let me see if I can find it. These are cool too. All the different pictures that he's got in here and the paintings that he does. It's just, let me see, here's, this one's famous too. I think they don't know if they did a statue of that one. That's cool. And then if I can find the other one that he is, where in the world is that at? These are cool. I'm gonna do a flip through of this because this is just too beautiful. And you got all of that, and his preliminary drawings, everything to show what it looks like before and after. And you imagine being in the water, and I think, I'm not sure if that's him there. I think that is, being a bodybuilder. But imagine being in the water and seeing that coming out. Like, I want to go home now. Where is this? It's just beautiful. I'm gonna spend all the time showing you that and everything. I want to show you most of the pictures, but where's that one? This one, wow, look at that. Pretty vicious. And then he's got the popular one in here that you all, this is cool. That is cool, huh? And this one, I was looking to see, once they get certain books in, if you see one like this, go to the section and check for other stuff, because if they got one, they may have more. This time they didn't. But like I said, I found a lot of cool books, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Look at that. That's beautiful. And then, I know it's in here. This is cool. Very cool. I gotta find it. I don't want to hold up the camera and everything while I'm looking for this. I thought, here, this is it. Everybody knows this one. If you don't, you got it right here. Look, there's a statue of it. But that one, that is so cool. I remember watching Lord of the Rings with the guy, the Wraith, out of Nazgul. No, not the Nazgul. What are they? The Wraith, the king, one of the kings. He was out in the middle of the road, and it blowing the smoke and the steam out of the smoke. And I thought of that, and they said they used like imagery from stuff like this to do that. But that's cool. That's the one picture I was trying to find. But look how cool that is. But I like to do a flip through of this. But I paid $45 for this, and I had a 10% discount on my whole purchase because I still have coupons that I got a few months ago that I couldn't use for 2 months because of everything getting shut down. And so I'm bringing them all out now. I think I got about 10 of them left. And I know some of you guys had, when I gave a contest back then, you won some of the coupons and everything that I had. So, but that's it. So I'm going to try to do some more videos and everything. Like I said, I like to go through the Brian Boland book that I got, George Perez, and all the other ones that I have, and everything. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you like that. Let me know what you think. And if you have any suggestions, I've forgotten suggestions of doing Spider-Man Back in Black. I got to find the trade paperback. There's a few of them. But if I can buy it, I'll buy it online somewhere and do a review flip through of it. But there's a couple of different ones. I'm not sure exactly which one to get to make sure it has all the issues in it, because it jumps around like with him being back in his black costume, to make sure I do it right and everything. But I'm gonna go through the stuff that I have already that I've been promising to get done for months and everything. Hopefully I can get through all that. David Finch and Andy Kubert and Black Sad and all the previews. There's so many books, but I'm having fun doing this. I hope you guys are enjoying it. But you guys have a great day. Have a great rest of the weekend. It's Saturday here. I'm going to go get something to eat. My girlfriend's down there making some food and everything like that. Got on play with the dog and everything. But I'm going to make a couple of more videos, and then I'm going to hang out with my girl all day and have fun. All right, you guys have a great day. And Collector Dude is out.